Ladies and gentlemen, we will begin our ceremony this afternoon or morning with the singing of the national anthem by gifted members of the graduating class of 2024. They will be led by the La Plata High School Navy JROTC Color Guard. Color Guard, please present the colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what a glory we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets no bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and all your
At this time, we will have Joshua Dieterle, Cadet Commander of the La Plata Naval Junior ROTC, come forth to lead the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Good morning. I am Jamie Bowie, Assistant Principal of the Senior Class of 2024. On behalf of the students, faculty, staff, and administration of La Plata High School, I want to welcome you to the 96th commencement and conferring of diplomas. We are here this morning to celebrate the accomplishments, commitment, hard work, and dedication of the graduates of the class of 2024. As you go forward and face a new chapter in your life, reflect on past memories and embrace the great memories ahead. Accept the new challenges and responsibilities you will face with grace, dignity, and true warrior spirit. At this time, Lily Wright, President of the Class of 2024, will welcome you.
Good morning, staff, honored guests, friends, family, and the class of 2024. It's with great honor that I welcome you all to the 96th commencement ceremony of La Plata High School. On behalf of the entire class of 2024, I want to express our deepest gratitude for your support. Because of you, we've made it to this important day. These past few years have been unforgettable and challenging. We were fortunate enough to avoid the traditional freshman experience by getting to know each other online. Instead of navigating crowded hallways, we connected through Zoom, often seeing only ceilings, foreheads, our names on a black screen. For some, the online classes were difficult, while others found them easier. Regardless, this unique experience helped us transition into the next 3 years of high school. Though our journey has been unique, it has just as equally been enjoyable. From faking jumping jacks in virtual gym class, to building relationship with our coaches and teammates, from muting our mics to chatting nonstop with friends and staff, from procrastinating to maybe still procrastinating, but not as badly, we've all grown to become distinct individuals. La Plata High School has played a significant role into shaping us into the people we are today. And from homecoming to prom, from football games to battle of the classes, it has given us countless friendships and memories that will stay with us forever. The class of 2024 has made history here at La Plata. We are a mix of talent, intelligence, and competitiveness. Our class of 290 has collected over $25 million in scholarships, and that's not where our accomplishments stop. Starting with the performing arts. Our marching band, our Class 2A state champions, and our indoor drum line was promoted to A class in only their second year of competing. Not only is our band talented, but so is our choir, which received all one superior rating on stage at festival. And I, of course, can't leave out my theater kids, who received second place for their one act, The Laramie Project, at the Maryland Thespian Festival. Not only are we creative, but we know how to excel when it comes to athletics. We are the regional champions in golf, boys cross country, and boys swimming. And our tennis and boys outdoor track teams went to states. You can't deny, after hearing all of those achievements, that we have gifted students here who will continue to perform successfully in whatever they choose to do in life. As little kids, we looked forward to this day. And now that we are here, it is important to hold that little kid near to our hearts. Never lose that curiosity, kindness, risk-taking, humility, and openness of your younger self. We've had a journey filled with joy, loss, connection, love, hate, sadness, frustration, and laughter. Despite every challenge, we persevered. Even when times get tough, remember the determination you've shown. Never give up and never lose who you truly are deep down. Thank you for your time, and congrats, class of 2024!
Ryan Tompkins, President of the National Honor Society, will introduce our honored guest.
Good morning. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome as well as introduce today's honored guests. Please stand as your name is called to be recognized. Please hold your applause until everyone has been identified. We are proud to have with us this afternoon several board members and other school officials. Board Chairman Yanel Moore Lee, Esquire. Board Vice Chairperson Nicole M. Creamer. Board Member Daughtery Butler Washington. Board Member David Hancock. Board Member Michael Lewickus. Board Member Jamila Smith. Board Member Brenda Thomas. Board Member Samichi Thomas. Board Member Linda Warren. Student Board Member Treasure Perkins. Superintendent of Schools Dr. Maria V. Navarro. We are honored to recognize Maryland State Senator Arthur Ellis, Maryland House of Delegates Deborah Davis, Maryland House of Delegates, Edith Patterson. We are pleased to have present with us today Mr. Reuben Collins, President of the Charles County Commissioner's Office, Mr. Gilbert Bowling, Commissioner, Mr. Ralph Patterson, Commissioner. We are honored to introduce Sheriff of Charles County, Troy Berry. Register of Wills, Lorraine Davies Hennessy. Mayor, Town of La Plata, Janine James. Chief of Schools, Dr. Marvin Jones. Chief of Teaching and Learning, Kevin Lowndes. Chief of Operations and Supporting Services, Michael Heim. Chief Financial Officer, Karen Acton. Chief of Human Resources, Nikhil M. Majors. Executive Director of Schools, Richard Conley. Executive Director of Schools, Dr. Linda Gill. Executive Director of Schools, Jamie Coffin. EACC President, Sean Hill. EACC UNICEF Director, Don Pipkin. At this time, we would like to honor some special guests that have joined us today. With the class of 1974, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations on the 50-year anniversary of your La Plata High School graduation. Okay. We are honored to recognize Mr. John and Mrs. Susan Alcorn, parents of our valedictorian, William C. Alcorn. We are pleased to recognize Mr. Sabine Matthew and Mrs. Mariama Sabine, parents of our salutatorian, Alan Sebastian. We are pleased to recognize the parents of the Grand Marshals of this afternoon's ceremony. Mr. Mazabur and Mrs. Zafreen Khan, parents of Najib Khan. Mr. Philip and Mrs. Renee Sheridan, parents of Addison M. Sheridan. We are honored to introduce the following individuals. My parents, Mr. John and Mrs. Jessica Tompkins, Miss Mandy Pickens, parents of Lily Wright, president of the class of 2024, the family of Joshua Deedley, cadet commander of JROTC. We would like to acknowledge the faculty members who are parents of members of the class of 2024. Mrs. Susan Alcorn, Mrs. Kelly Nickel, Mrs. Christine Owens, Miss Mandy Pickens, Mrs. Siobhan Posey, Mrs. Heather Takayuchi, Mrs. Cassandra Walters, and Mrs. Mary Winkler. In addition to these honored guests, there's one group that must not be forgotten. Grandparents are the individuals who keep the generations together. And so, we ask that all grandparents stand and be recognized. We now ask that all the parents of the graduating class of 2024 stand to be identified. We thank you for your continued love and support throughout our educational endeavors. The class of 2024 is pleased that all honored guests could share this afternoon with us. Thank you.
It is my great pleasure to introduce Alan Sebastian, son of proud parents Mr. Sabine Matthew and Mrs. Mariama Sabine, and the salutatorian of the graduating class of 2024. Throughout his high school career, Alan has distinguished himself among his peers. An AP Scholar with distinction, Alan has been a 3-year member of MESA and has performed as a percussionist with La Plata's state championship-winning marching band. After high school, Alan will attend the University of St. Thomas in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where he will study philosophy. I am beyond delighted to introduce Alan Sebastian.
Good morning, esteemed guest, Mr. Dolan, parents and members of the class of 2024. Without your dedication and support, this day would not be as special as it is. Thank you for your time to join us in celebrating this momentous occasion. As this is the salutatory address, I want to take a moment to reflect on the past 4 years of our high school journey and emphasize how important this day is for each one of us. For some, today marks a sense of accomplishment and pride in the achievements we have accumulated over the past 4 years. It's a day to celebrate with family and friends. For others, this is a day of advancement that is one step closer to achieving lifelong dreams and making them a reality. There are those who have formed deep emotional connections with classmates, peers, and teachers, making this a bittersweet farewell. And of course, there are some who are simply excited to be completely done with school, ready to move on to the next chapter of their lives. No matter which category you fall into, today is a day of celebration and reflection. When we think back to our first days of high school, whether it was the typical 9th grade experience or the unique challenges we've experienced, we've all come a long way. The digital age of high school taught us invaluable life skills by leveraging the internet to enhance our learning. This resource, when used effectively, helped us complete our work more efficiently, giving us more time to enjoy life, whether that meant playing games, hanging out with friends, or diving into a good book. Many of us have forged strong bonds and connections with peers and teachers over these past 4 years, making the mere thought of advancing to the next sequence of life feel daunting. Yet, despite our different experiences and emotions, we share a common goal today: to celebrate our graduation and identity we've built as the class of 2024. We have all had our individual struggles and hurdles to get past, whether it was excelling in sports, overcoming difficult tests, or maintaining relationships. But our ability to overcome these struggles has defined us. We are resilient, and our presence here today is a testament to our collective strength and determination. As we move forward, let's carry with us the lessons we have learned, the friendships we have made, and the pride of being a part of the class of 2024. We are ready to face whatever challenges comes our way, equipped with the knowledge and experiences that La Plata has provided. Thank you for your time, and congratulations, class of 2024.
At this time, members of the chamber choir will perform Unwritten, arranged by La Plata High School members of the class of 2024.
Open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find.
Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Put yourself in the words on spoken. Live your life with love. Today is where your book begins.
my sincere pleasure to introduce William Alcorn, valedictorian of the class of 2024, son of proud parents Mr. John and Mrs. Susan Alcorn. During his 4 years at La Plata High School, this well-rounded young man has achieved numerous accomplishments. An AP Scholar with distinction and a member of National Honor Society, William earned a perfect ACT score and was a competing member of our county championship-winning its academic team. Additionally, William has served the school and his community. He has been a 4-year member of Key Club, and in his senior year, William served as vice president of La Plata's Student Government Association. Following high school, William looks forward to beginning his study of accounting at the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to introduce William Alcorn.
Good morning. I would like to begin by thanking Principal Dolan, La Plata's faculty and staff, our families and friends, distinguished guests, and above all, the members of this graduating class of 2024. You have made this procession and the entirety of our achievements possible, so I'd like for you to take a moment to pat yourself on the back. Because sometimes, thank you, yeah, see, perfect. Sometimes in life, you have to take that step back and pat yourself on the back. You can never know when you'll stop making those big strides in life that you can be proud of. There will be a last achievement, but that should be so far ahead in time right now that it doesn't even matter. What does, however, is this moment. Graduating isn't an easy thing to do, especially with many of the struggles all of us had, whether they be breakups, heartbreaking losses, or the constant pain of watching the Wizards. Yet, despite these setbacks, we've always found the strength to rise and continue moving forward. Each day, we didn't want to get up and give the day our effort. We did anyways, and sometimes that's all that's needed. You have to go piece by piece in the game that's life. Life doesn't give up on you, so we can't give up on it. Every day holds the potential for new opportunities, memories, and a chance to rebound. Because life is a long game. It should be taken slowly. You don't have to think about the future all the time, and you can take life pitch by pitch. What matters is that you keep your head up and never surrender. It may not be possible to succeed at everything, but it is certainly possible to try at everything and to get closer to your goals. When it comes down to it, life is just about getting on base. You can't consistently hit the homer unless you're Dominic or Kyla, then you probably have a better chance, but you can gradually build up to it. Same goes for scoring. You have to put the ball in play or drive downfield to take the lead. Unless you're the Commanders, then that second one doesn't happen. And they still beat the Broncos. I don't understand it either. Progress, no matter how small, is something to be proud of. Today, we have all made progress and have grown into young adults ready to take on the world. And being an adult simply provides another opportunity to learn, especially from others. We don't know everything, but other people have seen enough that most learning is at our fingertips. All we need to do is ask people or take notice of things. Chances are, if you play a sport, you learn from watching clips of pros so you knew what to do and what not to do. You should always be vigilant in learning. Stay curious and keep a steady eye on what goes on around you. Lessons are everywhere, and it rarely hurts anyone to learn one. But the most crucial thing I've learned, particularly because high school is now over, is the power of regret. As I said, life moves slow, which can become a double-edged sword because you sometimes don't realize when you're running out of time. Every now and then, a door closes and, yes, sometimes the window opens, but sometimes the window doesn't budge. Time stops for no one, and that's why, as you move in life, you need to take chances every now and then. Don't do anything stupid or reckless, but limit the amount of things you do that'll be worth regretting or that you think will be, and maximize how often you take those chances you would otherwise regret not taking. As someone who has exclusively played it safe and talked myself out of taking chances, I can confidently say that Wayne Gretzky was right. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So don't live a life with many regrets. Meet new people, try new things, and understand the value of stepping outside of your comfort zone. Say what you want to say and mean the things you want to mean. As you move forward from high school, remember to be your strongest advocate, because only you can fight the hurricane, and only you can win, and you will. Thank you, and congratulations to this class of 2024.
Now I would like to introduce Mr. Douglas Dolan, principal of La Plata High School, to give his farewell address to the graduates.
Class of 2024, you made it. It's truly incredible to reflect on the journey that has led you to this moment. The culmination of your 4 years at La Plata High School. As you embarked on your high school career, you navigated a unique landscape, learning from home and forging connections with classmates and teachers through screens. Your resilience and adaptability have been commendable, allowing you to embrace the challenges and triumphs of high school life. Throughout these years, you've seized every opportunity that came your way, paving the path for a multitude of experiences beyond La Plata High School. Your leadership and perseverance, whether within the classroom or beyond its walls, have been the cornerstone of your success. Many of you have been accepted to esteemed colleges and programs across the nation, a testament to your dedication and hard work. The class of 2024 has consistently demonstrated a commitment to serving others and fostering positive change within our community. As you embark on this new journey, I encourage you to cherish the memories you've created and the impact you have had on our community. From starting your high school experience as distant learners to embracing a more traditional setting, your journey has been one of growth and transformation. In the words of MLB legend Jim Abbott, never allow the circumstances of your life to become an excuse. People will allow you to do it, but I believe we have a personal obligation to make the most of the abilities we have. May your dreams continue to flourish into reality, and may you find success and fulfillment in your future endeavors. I eagerly await hearing about your remarkable accomplishments that lie ahead of each and every one of you. This is a great day. Be proud of what you accomplished. But remember, after the celebration has ended, you still have work to do. This should be one of many accomplishments you accomplish in your lifetime. Please continue to remember to remain humble and kind. This mindset will afford you opportunities to profoundly impact the heart of humanity. Congratulations on your accomplishment. It's been an honor to be your principal. I wish you all the best on your future endeavors. Always remember that you carry within you the spirit of La Plata High School. You will forever be warriors.
And now the Superintendent of Charles County Public Schools, Dr. Maria V. Navarro.
Greetings, soon-to-be graduates of the class of 2024. Today marks not just the culmination of your high school journey, but also the acknowledgement of the many challenges you faced and overcome to arrive at this moment. Family and friends are the first reason you've made it here today. So La Plata, please stand up, turn around, stand up, turn around, and give those wonderful people who came here today or who are watching you live a big round of applause. Blow them kisses. No one's watching. You can blow them kisses too. Thank you, family and friends, for being here. Please sit down, La Plata. Thank you. Woke you guys up a little. Today, I am representing a cadre of people that made this day also happen for you. Over the years, you have been supported by countless adults who devote their lives to educating and supporting you, the young people in our Charles County Public Schools community. They include our bus drivers, our cafeteria staff, the building services team, counselors, teachers, tutors, instructional assistants, principals, assistant principals, coaches, band director, nurses, secretaries, club sponsors, and on and on and on. Collectively, we have over 4,000 Charles County Public Schools employees who are also cheering you on today. As educators, we know that high school graduation is indeed a great milestone and that high school expectations keep rising for our students. The reality is that we must prepare you for an increasingly more complex world that is ever changing. Requirements for graduates today are different from those of your parents and for sure those of your grandparents. The bar has been raised with more graduation requirements, a more rigorous academic course load, and an increased number of credits needed to stand where you stand today. You've gone to school for more days, spent longer hours studying, and have been asked to master not just the content of your digital books, but also the critical thinking skills that will serve as the foundation for your lifelong learning. In a world where information is at your fingertips, you've been tasked to sift through the noise and misinformation to find the relevancy, the truth, the solution to a problem. Digital literacy is no longer a skill, but a necessity, ensuring you can navigate the ever-evolving technological landscape. You've learned to communicate in a language that did not exist a few decades ago, the language of digital natives. You've adapted to new modes of learning, from virtual classrooms to collaborative online platforms, preparing you for a future where change is the only constant. The world you're stepping into is indeed more complex, but we know that this graduating class is equipped with the tools to thrive in it. You've been taught not just to solve equations or write essays, but to tackle real-world problems with creativity and resilience. You've been encouraged to question, innovate, and to lead. As you move forward, take pride in the fact that you have succeeded in a more challenging high school environment than those before you. Now take everything that you've learned and improve yourself and improve your community. The future is indeed complex, but it is also bright, and it awaits for your contributions. Congratulations. Mr. Dolan, please present your class.
Dr. Navarro, I certify that each of these students has met the requirements for a Maryland High School diploma or a Maryland High School certificate as established by the Maryland State Department of Education and the Charles County Board of Education. I am honored to certify 168 students for the Charles County Certificate of Merit. We ask friends and family to help us with a silent roll call so all graduates and their families can hear their name called.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are recording the ceremonies. You can find graduations for the class of 2024 by going to ccboe.com/ccpstv. Assisting with the roll call of candidates will be Miss Mandy Pickens and Miss Shannon Campbell. Please hold your applause and jubilation until the graduates stand and the tassels are turned. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated.
Conferring diplomas is Board Chairperson Yonel Morley. William Carl Alcorn. Alan Sebastian. Caleb Kira Nicole Hubler. Asta Kolpesh Patel. Kira Faith Schaefer. Ryan Ann Tompkins. Bailey Anjoli Harold. Christian David Gurman. Jolie Brooke Lombardi. Isabella Caitlin Windsor. Christian James Adams. Evan Nicholas Adams. Jemiah Ann Allen. Nathan Richard Allen. Nathan Paul Anderson. Egypt Gabrielle Anu. Aaron Farmersum Anu. Alicia Fruwa Anu. Jasmine Jacqueline Anu. Michaelin Danielle Atkinson. Joaquim Jaden Baba. What's that? Adriana Nicole Bailey. Sharnay Amira Baker. Landon Timothy Baker. Christian Wallace Barclay. Starjay Janaya Woodland. Javi Luis Vasquez. Keith Angelo Butler, Jr. Roland DeQuinte Barnes, Jr. Carly Brooke Bartolomeo. Caitlin Marie Bassford. Parker Beebe. Fatima Shalimar Belk. Emma Pauline Bicknell. Haley Jane Blake. Morgan Mariana Boone. Eliana Grace Bowling. Drew Christopher Bowling. Conferring the next diploma is Commissioner Gilbert B.J. Bowling. Jillian Elizabeth Bowling. Now conferring diplomas is Board Vice Chairperson Nicole Creamer. Julian Griffin Bowling. Catherine Mack Bowling. Trinity Jean Boyce. Julia Grace Brady. Nelijah Nicole Brooks. John Leroy Elwood Brown III. Dominic Jordan Buchanan. Anthony Matthew Budd. Marissa Danielle Burns. Gracie Lee Butler. Jaden Tayshawn Butler. Caitlin Grace Campbell. Caitlin Candela. Emma Cecilia Carlson. Cole Joseph Castilla. Raleigh Windsor Castleberry. Alvin Chen. Ashley Jalen Elizabeth Chisley. Christian Ruben de Jesus Cielo. Cole Ryan Clevenstein. Devontae Jarrell Coleman. Walter John Colley. McKenna Suzanne Cooksey. Brandon Tyler Corlett. Benjamin Lyle Cottle. Alyssa Michelle Krim. Kyle Matthew Krim. Anthony William Crooks. Travis Joseph Crooks. Faith Marie Croson. Mario Alejandro Curtis. Roy Haye Dateweiler. Caden Andy Dang. Bryce Andrew Davis.
Conferring diplomas is board member Daughtery Butler Washington. Ashlyn Morgan Dean. Dane Anthony Delavolo. Shane Michael DePaulo. Joseph Anthony Diana Jr. Joshua Stephen Dieterle. Mackenzie Jade Dill. Kira Nigela Dodson. Adeline Grace Donick. Alani Renee Douglas. Maya Michelle Dupree. Kenneth Kaunda Edgerton Jr. Cameron Allen Elkins. Brendan Douglas Ellison. Evie Lorraine Imhoff. Lamisa Dory Emy. Jaden Neve Fauntleroy. Andre Garrington Fender. Austin Riley Ferloggy. Macy Lane Flint. Dayana Nate Fluellen. Kalia Savannah Ford. Elena Rose Fox. Russell Adrian Rial Gaku. Jackson Carter Brown Gardner. Shelby Reese Garner. London Simone Gaskins. Ryan Michael Gayon. Shannon Marie Giles. Harley Nicole Gilroy. Cole Devon Gurley. Jacob Michael Goldsmith. Javon Manuel Gomes. Jeremy Michael Goff. Iva Dana Gabriella Grant. Ward Tyrese Graves Corbin. Yeah. Jaden Marie Greenhorn. Connor Allen Griffin. Conferring diplomas is board member Michael Lucas. Thanks. Addison Brooke Griffith. Isabella Rose Grimsley. Annabelle Elizabeth Hall. Natalie Michelle Halloran. Sequoia Rhiannon Hamill. Vincent Joel Hamilton. Antoine Ferran Hampton Cotton II. Avery Elizabeth Hancock. Dylan Hunter Hanna. Brian Keith Harley Jr. Peyton Cameron Harley. Cameron Avery Harold. Alexandra Yvonne Harry. Antoine Tyrese Hawkins. Jordan Isaiah Henderson. Madison Joan Hennessy. Riley Joe Herbert. Shelby Ray Herbert. Patrick Robert Hernandez.
Congratulations.
Daniel Jacob Herrera. Mason Robert Hine. Hannah Grace Hoffman. Taylor Marie Houghton. Austin Thomas Howard. Rodney Lamont Hubbard, Jr. Isabella Ashley Hunt. Kyla Michelle Isvan. Cole Jameson Jackson. Andre Sylvanus James, Jr. Jacob Maxwell James. Jenna Rose Jean. Justin Michael Jean. Tanaya Holly Jefferson. Dasan Talik Jeffrey. Joseph Antonio Jenkins. Aaron Xavier Johnson. Kevin Anthony Jones Jr. Naya Amari Jones. Daniel Junyoung Kang. I messed it up. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Logan Lee Cash. Allie K. Cassie. Conferring the next diploma is former board member Victoria Kelly. Lauren Catherine Kelly.
Now conferring diplomas is board member David Hancock. Annika Mai Kensrud. Sophia Marie Kiesel. Dominic Allen King. Kendall Marie King. Carly Madeline Klotz. Michael Amayat Kornteg Jr. Eugene Kwok. Lauren Elizabeth Ladd. Julia Grace Laundy. Gabriella Renee Lawson. Haley May Leonard. Mikkel Leon Lupri Arias. Dwayne Raquan Liggins Jr. Ian Michael Eska Lyles. Malachi Elijah Lindsay. Darius William Lockley. Camille Marie Love. Kaylee Denise Lyon. Sierra Alana Lyons. Sean Patrick Macmillan. Mila Red Magno. Darius Emmanuel Mason. Conferring the next diploma is board member Jamila Smith. Jannard Eric McCormick, Jr. Congratulations. Continuing to confer diplomas is board member David Hancock. Jaden Dayron McDuffie. Jordan Kaylin McDuffie. Ayana Cecilia McKay. Audrey Louise McSorley. Mason Edward McVary. Ariana Fernanda Mandrino Munez. Joseph Nicholas Mijo. Mackenzie Patricia Miser. Now conferring diplomas is Jamila Smith. Alexandra Grace Merchant. Mark Wesley Merchant, Jr. Kennedy Margaret Meisowitz. Kendall Reese Miller. Sophia Grace Mirabli. Aaliyah Lorraine Mitchell. Destiny Samaya Mitchell. Ella Gabrielle Moody. Sean Robert Murphy. Madison Naomi Nabonet. Carly Helen Nickel. Brianna Bakatuaba Tuka. Kemper Gage O'Connor. Joshua Yaw Okeri Boateng. Abigail Leanne Owens. Emily Rose Page. Anna Lee Palchak. Stephen Charles Parker, Jr. Streja Rakesh Kumar Patel. Charlene Amaya Payne. Trinity Marie Payton. Catherine Ann Pendergast. Is it Gabrielle up there? Gabrielle Elizabeth Perillo. Anthony Joseph Perino. Chase Lance Peters. James David Peterson. Addison Karen Flieger. Lindsay Michelle Plotner. Michael John Pallord. William Michael Posey III. Conferring the next diploma as board chairperson, Yonel Morley. Haley Zion Powell.
Now conferring diplomas is board member Samichi Thomas. Sade Leanne Price. Jalen Carter Proctor. Logan Allen Rayback. Irvin Alexander Ransom, Jr. Tanya Maralee Rakenna. Avery Chance Rhodes. Samuel Allen Richardson. India Blessed Riddick. Alexander Michael Riemann. Emily Virginia Roberts. Malia Serenity Roberts. Congratulations. Alyssa Marie Robles. Kaylee Elizabeth Isabel Robles. Jose Guadalupe Rodriguez, Jr. Kaylin Nicole Rucker. Sierra Marika Savoy. Jada Marie Savoy. Are they twins? Yeah. Reagan Christina Savoy. Timothy Nolan Scott. Ryan Michael Sears. Aaliyah Nijay Sebro. Joelle Cayenne Sin. Raymel Walia Shabazz. Jelante Donnell Smith. Savannah Lee Smizer. Ethan Gabriel Snyder. Caleb Eugene Solomon. Sophia Maria St. Clair. Victor Iosuke Steiger. Tyler James Stewart. Kyle Bradley Stone.
Congratulations.
Dexter Richard Street Jr. Ronald Edward Stringer III. Now conferring diplomas is student member of the board, Treasure Perkins. Sydney Alexis Swan.
Congratulations.
Patrick Hunter Takeuchi. Dominic Donnell Nije Taylor. Nicholas Jermaine Thomas. Xavier Anthony Thomas. Sophia Gianna Toy. Allison Haley Tranny. Savannah Nicole Trice. Xavier Lee Van Loo. Bronson Brewski Velozo. Vivian Elizabeth Wackerly. Brett Matthew Wallace. Shania Raynell Wallace. Asher Liam Walters. Addison Waples. Paige Mackenzie Ward. Brittany Ann Warner. Willie Arthur Washington III. Emily May Weaver. Taylor Alexandra Weaver. Drew James Webster. Olivia Jean Wendell. Owen Daniel Whalen. Cheyenne Deborah Wiley. Jackson Wilds Wilkinson.
Yay, congratulations.
Ashlyn Mariella Will. Sanaya Unique Williams. Elena Christine Winkler. Ella Grace Winkler. Lily Estelle Wright.
Tony Keon Yates. Maya Grace Young. McKenna Joy Zopoulos.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2024.